I got everything for the table, and also I got these LED lights, and one of these is going to go in the back of the bus, so if there's anyone trying to break in or mess around with the generator at night, I can just flash the lights on them and blind them. Went ahead and put man's best friend Butyl on the back here, all the connections, and I'm going to drill into the bus somewhere around there. You know, for some reason, some people get scared drilling into the bus, but not me. I've drilled way too many holes. Took longer than expected, but I have the rear porch light up and the side porch light. It's table time. Total cost was $52. You probably can't see it on camera, but there's a little ridge inside of the Schedule 30 piping, so I'm taking my rotary device here and kind of grinding out that little ridge. I'm doing that so that when this PVC pipe, I guess I did enough. As you can see, it freely rotates. That's good because this is getting screwed into the floor of the bus. This is what we want. We're okay with this piece fitting super loose because if we need to tighten anything down or prevent the table from swinging too freely, we can just tighten here. These bolts are a little bit too long, so I made a spacer to tuck behind here. So that PVC spacer is going to get screwed down. And look, free rotation. Ignore all the tilting because there are some things that I have to do to make this work, but it looks like this is up way too high when I sit down, and then this arm is also too long. I want the back of this table to be pretty close to the back door when it's right in the middle. So we're gonna have to do some cutting here and then here as well. Always check before you drill or cut into anything because I screwed the flange into the wrong side of the board. Final dimensions here. This is about 24.5 inches high off the floor. The pole that goes here is 24 inches. The length of pipe that goes across that's a great question. Coming over, it's about 14 3/8 inches for this piece of pipe. And then this is about 3 inches tall. All right, round one of painting. Now this is gonna dry for about a half hour or so. In the meantime, I'm working on the part of the bus that has stumped me the most, and that's why, even though most people would typically do this towards the very beginning of the build, it is taking me so long to do this, and that is the back of the bus. I've gone ahead and insulated and installed these panels. I waited to do this particular part until the last minute because of the lights that I put in yesterday. I know that's kind of weird, but I've never said that this bus isn't going to be quirky. So I'm going to mount structural pieces to the back of this board, and then maybe to the back or front of this board as well. And then that'll be a corner. I can go ahead and mount more frame pieces coming from here, going around, curving to there, and then just fill it all with some of the insulation, and then figure out some way to panel the top of it, I guess. This is what I've arrived at so far. This is, again, the part of the build that I've struggled the most with. I thought about doing like little nooks so you can like stick your hand in and, I don't know, maybe liquor bottles in one corner. Who knows? Make sure you're registered as an RV if you end up putting liquor in your bus. What I think I'm gonna go ahead and do here is finish creating the structure for the back of the bus, insulate it, close it off, and if I want to do any extra storage, it's gonna be outside of it. And instead, a ton of insulation to help insulate the bus a little better. Now it's time to put everything back together. All right, all done. Just imagine this, but with more grace. So, as you can see, the only problem I have is keeping this leveled